Hey guys, Dave Desai, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into a few things here today. Now, it has been a while since I've talked about Blackpink. Any Blinks still here? Raise your hand. But there has definitely been a lot to talk about and a lot going on. I definitely want to talk about Jennie and people asking Jennie to be let go and removed from YG. There has been talks of rumors about an alleged bullying going on with Lisa. So these are definitely going to be the darker topics. But we have Jisoo kind of at the end saying things that you will like and you will enjoy. So we will get into that light and fun tea at the end. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Make sure you watch the video all the way to the end. If you do want to show your support, this is the best way to do so. Now, let's go. So there's always so much drama kind of going on with Jennie. I have to say it's really difficult to speak about K-pop, and like I find it really hard to understand some of the mentality of these crazy toxic K-pop stans. Because it's one thing to hate someone for at least some reason, right? Like even if it's a really small reason, even if it's a dumb one, like oh my god, I hate him because he has pink and blue hair, or purple hair. But these K-pop stans who are giving death threats don't even have a reason like that. They just want to do it. It's simply, I do not like this person, so they should commit suicide. In which case, please go get help before you end up in jail one day. Now, Jennie has kind of been in the back end of some of that. I definitely want to talk about some of those things, and it can get a bit triggering kind of going forward because I am going to be talking about bullying and suicide and that sort of thing. So I just want to clarify that a little bit before we get into it. Now, the first thing that was kind of put into the news is a little lighter, and then we'll get into the dark stuff. One of these things that Blinks have been kind of upset about is the mistreatment of Jennie. This goes from allegations of being ignored by the staff, allegedly being purposefully let out of videos and music videos by the editors, and apparently her debut photo from Instagram was deleted. Then apparently she was supposed to head to a promotional event kind of in Paris, and then that ended up being canceled. Now, a lot of Blinks have a lot more stories like this. I personally do not know if all these stories are true or not. There definitely could be some miscommunication with the label and what people actually end up seeing. Given the fact that YG rarely ever comes out and says anything, they're not really necessarily transparent with everything that they do, in which case things can be misconstrued sometimes. For example, as someone who has worked as a freelance editor, I can for sure say that us editors don't purposely cut someone out of a music video, because as editors we want as much footage as we possibly can have, and sometimes with the footage there is no choice but to cut it due to several circumstances. Most editors are not sitting there saying, oh, I haven't put this girl on screen for a long time, let me go and find clips of her to put on screen. We're just editing it in a way where it tells the story completely as a whole, and whoever ends up not having the most screen time is whoever ends up having not the most screen time. We don't necessarily sit there and count the seconds, and editors tend to look at the bigger picture and see what tells the story the best, because the story is the most important thing. Now, I don't know and I can't say 100% for sure that this is what Blackpink's editors are doing, but this is just me theorizing what I would do if I was their editor. And this is just kind of my point, as in we don't really know the full story of what goes on behind the scenes. Now, there was this hashtag going around called Free Jennie. This hashtag was put together by Blinks basically to ask YG to remove or kind of let go Jennie from the label so she can finally go and do her own thing and not be held back. Again, I don't know what YG's side of the story was because they don't talk about these things. This is definitely something they tend to stay quiet about. Now, I say that these are kind of the lighter teas and less serious ones, even though these are things that are very understandable to be mad about and serious things to get mad about. But apparently in June, Jennie received numerous amount of threats. This was for their recent comeback. And I personally had an idea that this was going to happen. I kind of stayed away from talking about Blackpink at that time because I didn't want to draw more attention to this. I was seeing so many comments of people online saying that once Blackpink makes their comeback, they were going to bully Jennie because she seems like the weakest one and likely to kill herself. I'm sorry, what? Is that what you want? Now, I'm not going to read these comments out loud, although I did screenshot them and I did actually intend to read them. But I'm making that choice right now to not do that. You're just going to have to take my word for it that these comments have been out there and that it is extremely triggering and sociopathic to bully someone because of no reason and saying that it would be their dream if Jennie died. Ooh. This is not how you treat another human being. Lisa also received threats too. Apparently YG never put out a statement on this, and a lot of Blinks were demanding legal action, obviously. I can't imagine the type of threats that they were getting, or maybe even just the volume of the threats. I get death threats for just making YouTube videos. I can't imagine how they must feel. I just hope they weren't reading it. Jennie had apparently also been under fire for allegedly bullying Lisa. I do not believe this at all. I ship Jen Lisa with my entire heart. They are literally the cutest girls to ever exist in the world, and they deserve the world. I'm very grateful to see how a lot of these claims kind of on Twitter have almost completely disappeared. Like I had not seen them anymore and they were definitely very short-lived. I think this came around the time with the AOA Jimin scandal and people thought, let's just slip in Jennie in there. A lot of Blinks were obviously very angry to see these claims and to have these claims be associated with Jennie kind of floating around, basically making her look really bad. Like, don't Lisa and Jennie just look like two people that absolutely love each other? Also, Lisa is like really sweet, but recently when we have seen Lisa kind of on Youth With You, you kind of see like a rougher side, a hot little like edgy side, you know what I mean? You think if anyone was bullying Lisa, she would just stand there and take it? Absolutely not. She's a queen. She would fight back. I don't see any fighting in Blackpink really, and if it is fighting, it's like two sisters fighting. So I don't believe this for a hot minute. Again, I don't believe YG has said anything. Zaddy from YG simply does not like L's statements. He is not a fan, I suppose. Like, I am also confused because after Youth With You, people thought Lisa was mean. She was strict, not mean. But if you thought she was mean because of everything she was saying, that is fine. Even the people on the show called her mean. It's your opinion, you're wrong, because I don't think it's mean. But I get it, sort of. So why wasn't there a rumor that Lisa was bullying Jennie? I have no idea. It's just for some reason these aunties just decided to choose Jennie and was like, go with that. Anyway, I wanted to see what some people over on the Tweetster was saying about this. Again, most of the rude and kind of mean comments about Jennie bullying, they've all been washed out by positive ones, thank God. So we have kind words kind of like this floating around. One person wrote, Jennie really bullies Lisa a lot. I mean, just look at this. And it's basically a video of Lisa just kissing Jennie. And I totally agree. Doesn't this look like something someone who is bullied would do to their bully? Kiss them all the time? We also have this person, which I am 100% sure is joking. It's so funny. They pretty much acted and pretended to be a hater. They wrote this. Don't stand Blackpink. They had sex with our BTS oppas. Please don't stand them. And Rosé said the N-word. Jennie is a bully. Jisoo is homophobic. And Lisa killed someone from EXO. Yes, she killed Changyeon. I was there. I saw her kill him. This is so funny to me. As you can see, no one believes in these bullying rumors. And I'm definitely glad that Blinks have a good sense of humor about this. Something that Blinks do not have a sense of humor about is Jisoo. Well, no, we love her. And when she does cute and funny things, we definitely laugh and have a sense of humor about it. But we do not stand for her not having the opportunity to say Blackpink in your area. She never says it in any of their songs, if you didn't know. And a lot of Blinks do make a big deal about this. Rightfully so. All the girls have gotten a chance to say that iconic line. Blinks say it all the time. But pretty much Jisoo has never gotten to kind of record those lines. Is Jisoo ever in my area? All the girls are there, but Jisoo is just not in the area. She'll perform in California while the rest of the girls perform in New York. We will never know the truth behind this, whether she is in the area or not. And I do not know if this is a choice from her, like if she chooses to not say it herself, or if YG just said, well, basically her English isn't very good, so she won't say it. I don't know why. However, us Blinks, we can finally breathe easy and know that even though it wasn't in the song, we still heard our sweet Jisoo say the iconic line. Maybe you can take that snippet and then just add it to a song. Those 4 beautiful words were said during an interview. They were asked several questions during the interview, obviously. But I believe the little bit that was replayed over and over and over again was a little bit at the end where everyone got to kind of close off the interview by saying Blackpink in your area. Jisoo said these amazing words.
Blackpink in your area.
Can you believe it? We finally heard it. She sounds so cute. She definitely sounded awkward saying it because she probably doesn't say it that much. I do hope she gets El Chance to say it more in the future. Maybe in a new song. Oh my god, wait, if she can't say it in English, why don't she just say it in Korean? That's still iconic though. Wouldn't you want that? I would want a song of just Blackpink in your area. Like, just repeat that for 3 minutes. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon. If you want to go over to my Patreon and check that out, anything you contribute over there really kind of helps out this channel, help me keep growing and all that stuff. So I really do appreciate you checking that out and, of course, contributing anything you can. You can also get exclusive content over there, such as music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions, all that jazz. So make sure you check that out. Link in the top description down below. There's also 2 videos that will appear on the screen at the end of the video. Click on one of those and I will see you over there. Bye.